Good day viewers, I'm Okocha P. Marcel and this is my channel. Over the years, Nigeria has faced a lot of security challenges, especially from 2014 up to today. Sometimes people feel that insecurity situation in Nigeria is something that has been normalized. A lot of people don't even talk about the killings that has been going on in Nigeria every day because it seems that the thing has become normal. But this is something that is abnormal. A lot of people are afraid to come to invest in Nigeria, especially people who are not Nigerians, because the medium-scale investors are afraid because they are not ready to pay for securities, to hire soldiers and do all those things. Well, with the new Chief of Army Staff and also the new Chief of Security Staffs, I'm talking about the Navy, the Air Force, I think it is time for them to come together to secure our country as never before. We don't have any other country, we have only Nigeria. I think it is time for us to put politics aside and work as never before to protect the interests of Nigeria. Yes, we have the Chief of Army Staff, the 23rd Chief of Army Staff for that matter, and he's Major General Lagbaja. He assumed office as Tinubu sacked the former Chief of Staffs. You know, not only sacking, I think it's retirement. They have been retired. I think the former Chief of Army Staff, I'm talking about Major General Irabo, tried his possible best, and we are expecting more for this new Major General. Let's hear him as he gives his speech.
You have to change. Okay. Yes.
Very senior officers, the senior.
I'm a good student, so I learn a lot from my leader. And I'm also an ardent observer of General Obasanjo, while he held sway as the President Commander-in-Chief between 1999 and 2007. He was awarded an honorary doctorate by the Abiodun University. And some media practitioners went to the presidential villa to felicitate with him. And one of them asked him, "The president, sir, you have so many titles, honors, and awards that we even find it very difficult on how to address you now. Should we address you as General?" And General Obasanjo responded, "For General, that one I am." "Or should we address you as Chief?" He said, "For Chief, that one I am." And they also said, "Should we address you as a Doctor?" And General Obasanjo responded, "For Doctor, that one, na dash and dash." Commenter as General Obasanjo's response was, it went a long way to drive home the fact that there is a need to give honor to whom honor is due. And that is exactly what I intend to do in the next 5 minutes or thereabouts. The outgoing Chief of Army Staff, sir, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, Commander, Order of the Federal Republic, the Commandant, Nigerian Defense Academy, Commander, Training and Doctrine Command, Nigerian Army, the Chief of Policy and Plan, sir, and other principal staff officers from Defense and Services Headquarters. Director General, Nigerian Army Heritage and Future Center, here represented, Force Commanders, Corps Commanders, General Officers Commanding, Heads of Defense and Nigerian Army establishments, Commandants of Nigerian Army training institutions, Commanders, Senior Officers serving and retired, the Army Headquarters, Regimental Sergeant Major, gentlemen of the press, ladies, gentlemen. Today, we have gathered again in this revered hall to mark history as I assume command and control of the Nigerian Army as its 23rd chief. Although not all previous changes of leadership pattern between successive chief of army staff have taken place in this hall, they all have had one thing in common: the former or official drawing of the curtain on one chief's tenure, which automatically marks the start of the race by another. Today, history has made it my turn to be the one the Almighty God has favored to receive the mantle of leadership of the Nigerian Army. I wish to thank the Almighty God for making this day possible. I must also sincerely appreciate the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander, Order of the Federal Republic, for giving me this privilege to serve as his Chief of Army Staff. There is no doubt that there must have been a race, as it is the aspiration of every combatant Nigerian Army officer to one day become the Chief of Army Staff. But today, the Almighty God has made it what it is. As Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, my leader, my boss, my mentor, takes a bow from office as the 22nd Chief of Army Staff of the Nigerian Army, you will all agree with me that in the past 25 months of his leadership, the Nigerian Army has witnessed a milestone transformation. We have seen unprecedented procurement of equipment and prudent management of human and material resources of the Nigerian Army. In its time, the country began to reap the dividend of the cumulative effort of his and his predecessors' regimes. Currently, we are witnessing more than ever before massive surrender by repentant insurgents in the Northeast in a manner that beats the expectation of every observer, local and international. I believe General Yahya deserves a resounding standing applause for this and several other achievements. reminiscence a little on my relationship with the outgoing Chief of Army Staff. Our relationship dates way back, and I have, over the years since our Nigerian Defense Academy days, enjoyed some good mentoring by him. I wish to particularly thank you, sir, for the privilege of serving under you as the General Officer commanding of 2 different divisions and as your Chief of Operations. There is no doubt that the exposure and experience garnered under you will help in the discharge of my duties as the Chief of Army Staff. Therefore, as you transit into retirement on this glorious moment, sir, I wish to assure you that I shall do everything within my power to improve on your legacy of a proficient, effective, and admirable Nigerian Army. Permit me to equally appreciate all the very senior officers that are disengaging from service by the virtue of my appointment as the Chief of Army Staff. The success we today celebrate in General Yaya could not have been possible without your loyalty and support. The Nigerian Army celebrates you. Tomorrow, we will further celebrate the outgoing Chief of Army Staff by holding a pulling out ceremony for him. So I put it as a charge that my officers and commanders must mobilize themselves and attend that ceremony in number. For the other senior officers that disengaged, we hope to formally invite you for a befitting disengagement ceremony in no distant time. Although you are disengaging from service, your experience and wisdom should not be denied the Nigerian Army and the colleagues you are leaving behind. Therefore, be rest assured that my team and I shall occasionally knock on your doors to seek guidance. On this note, I promise that I shall discharge my responsibilities as the Chief of Army Staff with fairness, merit, and hard work shall be duly rewarded, while appropriate measures taken to bring back in line anyone that errs. I thank everyone that has come to witness this change of baton ceremony and wish you all the very best in life. Thank you and God.